We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Dino Morales gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Stepping up to the plate, Will Tyson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Hardesty has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
At the plate now, Francisco Lindor. 2-1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Silva is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
In now for Cleveland, Patrick Connolly. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. Castellanos is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Pete Barger is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now at the plate, Aldo Castillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
To the plate now, David Hardesty. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
That is third.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hardesty, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken down and in for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Omar Guerrero will be next. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So digging in now, Omar Guerrero. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 hit to short, reined in to second for 1, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the outfielder Caden Leach. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Silva is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter Brian Rienzi. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
The 1-1 home. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in for the Indians, Lee James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Jose Ramirez will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at Castellanos. One there. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sean White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next for the Tigers, Bruce Dooley. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Hemphill, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A look, now the pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ken Hemphill is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Into the box, Brian Sanchez. High in the air out to center field. Leach is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Aldo Castillo.
Now at the plate, Aldo Castillo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Will Tyson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Scooped up, throw is high, and it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground to the left side. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
So now to the plate, Patrick Connolly. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Lonnie Chisenhall. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, David Hardesty. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Rienzi.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Rienzi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Caden Leach. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in, Lee James. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Soft liner towards short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Indians fail to score. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Miguel Silva. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bruce Dooley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Sean White. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Will Tyson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Will Tyson. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Castillo over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Ken Hemphill. A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Aldo Castillo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aldo Castillo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Ready for another shot now, Patrick Connolly. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Popped him up. Sanchez is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. A couple of walks for him thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Philip Sharp will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Philip Sharp.
Caden Leach will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now in the box, Lee James. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Popped him up. Rienzi has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Indians forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 1 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, David Hardesty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short, right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brian Rienzi.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Rienzi. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John White.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Sean White. The 1-1. This is in the air to right. Hemphill is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Tyson.
Stepping into the box, Will Tyson. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0. Ramon Ojeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 22, Ramon Ojeda.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Silva, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the box now, Cole Welch.
The first baseman, Cole Welch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Ground ball left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
3-1 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Welsh isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And a relay home. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
1-1. Hard hit at third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 33, Brian Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Brian Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. On a line, that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning. Henry Quezada takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 28, Henry Quezada.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Into the box now, Patrick Connolly. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Silva has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Guerrero.
Nathan Vogel enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 15, Nathan Vogel.
Stepping into the box, Omar Guerrero. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Caden Leach. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Lee James heading out towards shallow right. Hemphill in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Fouled off. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Gary Reyes is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 99, Gary Reyes.
Striding in to start the ninth, Aldo Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Swing and a liner. Leach is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now back, left fielder, David Hardesty.
Next up for Detroit, David Hardesty. The 1-1 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Nick Castellanos now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it, was able to drive it for a base hit.
Digging in now, Brian Rienzi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Miguel Silva. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Last breath for the Tigers. Clearly fooled there on the slider. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now back, first baseman.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Cole Welsh, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold the winning run at third here, and it'll take another two-out hit to win the ball game.
Designated hitter, Daniel.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Daniel Weaver. A two-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he fouls this one off. Big spot here, possible winning run at third, 2 down. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Sam Huddleston remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field. We are into Jerry Guerrero. Is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line towards center field. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Drew Griffiths takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Patrick Connolly will stand in yet again, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 9 as this was the big blow, a 2-run shot that helped get us to this point here in the extra frames. Oh, and look at this, high in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 6-3.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
So now to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Guerrero.
In now, Omar Guerrero. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caden Leach.
Jaden Leach.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Indians 6 and the Tigers 3. Matt Andriese takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Andriese.
Now batting, Ken Temple. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Down the first baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Fastball well outside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Left fielder. Sam.
At the plate now, Sam Huddleston, and he sends it the other way toward right center. And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Gary Reyes claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Andriese records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.